Happy Friday. You know what that means. Tomorrow is Saturday, and that also means it is the start of the Philadelphia Phillies 2025 playoff baseball run. Red October is back. We started out at Citizens Bank Park in South Philadelphia in front of the Philly faithful. The Phillies were the number 2 seed in the National League this year. That means they had the first round bye, advanced straight to the NLDS, and we will be playing the Los Angeles Dodgers starting tomorrow night at Citizens Bank Park. A little bit of a recap of what happened in the wild card round. The Phillies obviously were not in that round. In the American League, the Detroit Tigers beat the Cleveland Guardians, won that series, and they will face the Seattle Mariners in the ALDS. Sticking with the American League, the New York Yankees, they beat the Boston Red Sox. They will be playing the Toronto Blue Jays in the ALDS as well. And the Chicago Cubs, they beat the San Diego Padres, so the Cubs will be playing the Milwaukee Brewers, the divisional clash in the NLDS, as will the Phillies versus the Dodgers, obviously, in the NLDS, starting tomorrow night, Saturday, Game 1. Going to be exciting. Welcome into Phillies Daily, everybody. I'm your host, Mike Henley. Make sure you guys subscribe for more Phillies content right here on Phillies Daily. Yesterday's video, we talked about the matchup being set after the Dodgers swept the Cincinnati Reds in the wildcard round in those 2 games. We knew the Phillies would be playing the Dodgers. We didn't know the exact time. We knew they'd be playing in the 6 o'clock hour tomorrow on Saturday, but not the exact time. Game 1 is officially set. Phillies, Dodgers, Citizens Bank Park, 6:38 for tomorrow on Saturday. If you're going to the game, be ready for that start time. It's Saturday. Most people aren't working, so why don't you make a day of it? You can go down there. You can tailgate, have a few beverages if you are 21 plus. If not, still just have some fun, have some nice food, make a day of it. It's supposed to be pretty nice out tomorrow, weather-wise as well. It's going to be feeling really nice. A great day for playoff baseball. A great day to just enjoy your time Saturday. Heck, you can even watch college football while you're tailgating as well tomorrow, Saturday. Plenty of college football as you pass time getting ready for the start of Red October and the start of this Phillies versus Dodgers playoff series in the NLDS. Game 2 is scheduled for Monday at 6:08 Citizens Bank Park as well, so they'd be off on Sunday. You can enjoy NFL Sunday. The Eagles play the Broncos if you're an Eagles fan here in Philadelphia. So Phillies Game 2 against the Dodgers will be Monday 6:08 at Citizens Bank Park before they head to LA for those next 2 games out there. And then if there's a Game 5 necessary, it will come back to Citizens Bank Park with the Phillies having home field advantage. So matchup set, time set, we are ready. We are just 1 day away from playoff baseball, October baseball, Red October in Philadelphia. Once again, it's so exciting. It's the best time of the year. There's nothing better than it. The atmosphere is electric. It's great. It's just awesome, and I can't wait, and I bet all of you guys can't wait as well. Now, thinking about this matchup, it's going to be a tough one. The Dodgers, obviously, are a star-studded team out there, one of the highest payrolls, just a lot of talent, all-star worthy players. It's going to be incredibly tough. The Phillies are exactly the same way. High payroll, talented team, star-studded team, all-star worthy players. It's going to be a clash. Honestly, probably, maybe you could even say the 2 best teams in the playoffs right now, Phillies and Dodgers, are facing here in the divisional round. It's going to be electric. It's going to be great. The Phillies have to be playing their best baseball, but they may have one advantage if you say that. The Dodgers' biggest weakness, as the Phillies was really in 2025, was their bullpen. Just not a good bullpen for the Dodgers. And we saw that despite them sweeping the Reds 2-0 in that wildcard round, the bullpen was still not good. Their struggles from the regular season carried right into the playoffs this year in those 2 games. They allowed 5 earned runs and 7 walks in just 4 1/3 innings in that wildcard round in those 2 games against the Reds. They have a 10.38 bullpen ERA heading into this National League Divisional Series with the Phillies here starting tomorrow on Saturday. In fact, their bullpen in the regular season was tied for the 10th worst ERA, 4.27 ERA, and tied for the 7th highest whip. You don't want a high whip, so that's not good at 1.33. Now, ironically, the Phillies bullpen, they were tied with them in those categories. 10th worst ERA, 4.27, 7th highest whip, 1.33 in the regular season. So both the Phillies and the Dodgers bullpens really not that good. We saw the Phillies bullpen get a little bit better after the acquisition of Joan Duran. David Robertson also joining the Phillies late in the season. A little bit more defined roles for these guys. They got to settle into more comfortable situations. Still weren't great, but looked a little bit better than it did in the first half of the season. So Dodgers bullpen really not that great. Now, both the Phillies and the Dodgers starting rotations, on the other hand, two of the best starting rotations in the entire Major League Baseball. So it's going to be really who can get to the bullpens first, and that might be who ends up winning this National League Divisional Series. So hopefully the Phillies can get to the Dodgers starters early, score some runs, get them out of the ball games early, quick, and get to this pretty lackluster, pretty just underwhelming bullpen the Dodgers have, and then hopefully win this series pretty, not easily, but pretty convincingly. We'll see what happens, but that is one advantage the Phillies can strike on, getting to the starting pitching early, getting to that bullpen earlier, and then just feasting on this poor Dodgers bullpen. Now, another key matchup to watch, or key just thing to look out for, key note, is Shohei Ohtani is obviously one of the best, if not the best players in Major League Baseball with the Los Angeles Dodgers. Began his Major League career with the Angels after coming over from Japan. He has just been incredible since then. Obviously, just superstar talent, two-way player. He hits, he pitches. Shohei Ohtani, he actually has not been great against the Phillies this year. Let's knock on wood that continues. So Shohei Ohtani has a 217 batting average with 10 strikeouts against the Phillies here in 2025. 6 games against the Phillies, 217 batting average, 10 strikeouts. Not great. Obviously, he is incredible talent. He is likely going to be the 2025 National League MVP, unfortunately, over Kyle Schwarber with the Phillies. Just 2 incredible seasons out of those guys. Again, let's knock on some more wood just in case. The Phillies can have to keep Shohei Ohtani in check. If they can do that, they have a lot better of chance of winning this series against the Dodgers. Now, the Dodgers do have a lot more talent, a lot more weapons, obviously, in the lineup. But if you can hold Shohei Ohtani in check, then you have a really good chance of beating this Dodgers team. We saw the Phillies won the season series against the Dodgers 4-2. Shohei Ohtani did not play that well against them, and the Phillies won that season series. They also won the season series against the Dodgers 5-1 last year in 2024. So they've had success against Shohei Ohtani against the Dodgers. And in fact, another thing to knock on wood, Shohei Ohtani has hit a lot of home runs in his Major League career. Never once has he hit a home run at Citizens Bank Park, where he will be playing at least 2 games to start this NLDS, Game 1 and Game 2, possibly a Game 5 if it needs to go to that far for this series. So hopefully that is something that the Phillies can also limit him to, is no home runs or just little to 0 no home runs. Let's knock on wood on that one, that the Phillies don't allow any home runs to Shohei Ohtani, and they keep him in check. Again, one more time for good measure. So we'll see what happens. Again, obviously, Shohei Ohtani, incredible talent. He's a 3-time MVP, both in the American League and National League. Not 3 times each, but between them. 5-time All-Star, 3-time Silver Slugger. He was the 2018 Rookie of the Year, 2024 World Series champ with the Dodgers last year. And like I said, he's likely going to have his 4th career MVP this year with the Dodgers in the National League over Kyle Schwarber. Just incredible talent. The Phillies need to keep him in check if they want to win this series and move on to the next round in the NLCS and hopefully the World Series as well. It's going to be interesting, but you just got to hold him in check or else it's going to be trouble for the Phillies. Now, on the Phillies side, who is going to step up? They obviously have a star-studded team. We all know that. They have a high payroll. Came up short the last couple of years in the playoffs after making it that really just Cinderella run to the World Series where they fell short to the Houston Astros that year in 2022. It's been the same team pretty much the years following, but they were out in the NLCS the next year, and then obviously last year, and then just a disappointing NLDS exit after getting that first round bye, after being one of the best teams in Major League Baseball. Who's going to be the X factor this year? They have a lot of guys that were heating up down the stretch. The outfielders, Harrison Bader, Brandon Marsh. Obviously, Bryce Harper is just Bryce Harper. JT Realmuto was doing pretty well. All these guys, Alec Boehm, Trey Turner, so many guys, even these bench guys, Edmundo Sosa, just guys coming up clutch. Even Max Kepler was looking pretty good towards the end of the season. But one name that honestly might be their biggest X factor, position player-wise, in the lineup is Nick Castellanos. He's a polarizing kind of guy. We all know that ever really since the Phillies signed him a few years ago. Just mixed reactions, mixed emotions on how fans like Nick Castellanos. He was an all-star with the Phillies one year. He's been really pretty good overall. But Nick Castellanos, we all know, struggled. He actually playing really good baseball. Probably one of the Phillies' best hitters through the month of June heading into July. But then he struggled mightily in the month of July, in the month of August as well. And that led to him having his playing time reduced, not being an everyday starter, not being in the lineup every day. We all know that storyline if you've been paying attention to the Phillies during the regular season. It was just a headache really to end that season. He was being a team player though. He was still grinding. He was working hard every day. He was coming in and helping his team win off the bench in pinch hit situations and actually delivering in some of those situations. In fact, he was playing a little bit better despite not playing every day in the month of September compared to his month of July and August. So Nick Castellanos actually had the highest batting average last year in the NLDS. We all know it was disappointing for the Phillies lineup, even the bullpen, everything was just disappointing for the Phillies against the New York Mets last year in the playoffs when they were eliminated in the NLDS in 4 games. Nick Castellanos was really one of the only guys that actually played well in that series. He had the highest batting average on the Phillies with a .412 batting average in the NLDS. So Nick Castellanos, when he's going good, he can drive in runs, he can find the gaps, hit doubles, hit home runs. He's got the power, come up with these clutch hits. We've seen it time after time and after time. When he's going good, this Phillies lineup is so much better, so much deeper. He's got that veteran presence. He's known for his offensive ability throughout his pretty long major league career now. So Nick Castellanos, in my opinion, is the Phillies' biggest X factor, whether he's in the starting lineup, whether he's coming off the bench, whether he's pinch hitting, whatever it may be. Nick Castellanos, if he's going good, he can really just be this X factor for the Phillies, get them past the Dodgers, get them into the NLCS, win the NLCS, and hopefully deliver a World Series championship to the city of Philadelphia here in 2025 for the first time since the 2008 team. Nonetheless, enjoy one more day of non-playoff baseball, non-stressful days here in Philadelphia, and then gear up, get ready for a great day, exciting day tomorrow on Saturday, 6:38 start time against the Los Angeles Dodgers. Game 1 in this NLDS, starting the Phillies Red October, starting the Phillies 2025 playoff run at Citizens Bank Park in front of the Philly faithful. If you're going to the game, have fun, be safe, enjoy your day. Again, make a day of it, have a great day. It's supposed to be nice out. College football, you can watch a tailgate too, eat some nice food, have some nice beverages, everything, and be loud, be proud, and live up to the expectations of this daunting Citizens Bank Park crowd, 2 opposing teams. It's going to be great. It's going to be electric. I can't wait to watch, to listen to this game tomorrow and the series. Hopefully, we are talking about Phillies wins and moving on in this playoff run. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Phillies Daily. I'm your host, Mike Kennelly. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe for more Phillies content right here on Phillies Daily. And as always, go Phils.